Watch me cook now. Watch me cook. This guy is still broken, I'm telling you guys. And after this video, you see exactly why. Kizaruhu.
And now, this world shall know pain. Shinra Tensei.
Yo Leute, was geht ab? You are watching Akatsuki One Piece Bounty Rush, this is Pain, and today I will be showing you guys why this guy right here, Gear 5 Luffy, is still one of the most broken characters in the game. But before we get started, please make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and also leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the videos and what you want to see in the future. I would really appreciate that. And let's go straight ahead and jump to this video right here. As I mentioned to you guys, I still think that Gear 5 Luffy is one of the most broken units in the game at the moment. We're going to be watching the gameplay really soon. I just want to go over just a few things. I'm not going to be reading all of his traits. There's 2 or 3 things I want to point out. First thing about his giant form, you guys should know that when he enters this form he can ignore an enemy and capture the flag, and also every time when he transforms into it he gets a attack buff for 30%, lasting for 20 seconds. So I would really recommend you guys to always keep an eye on that, make sure you have that attack buff on at all times. Because in the giant form, Luffy's damage is based on his attack rather than his defense, so that's really huge. Meaning defense ignoring skills don't work on him, and he basically always has the attack buff for the damage dealing and also for his tanking. The next thing I want to point out is that he has 2 different skill sets, one in his normal form, one in his giant form. These skill sets are cooling down separately from each other, meaning if you use both of the skills on the normal form, you still have the skills in the giant form. The last thing I would recommend you guys, for the medal set, go full on attack. I'm running specifically these 2 Luffy medals and the Kaido medal, simply because the skill 1 cooldown on this medal is insane. I would really recommend it. And the Luffy medals are just for damage increase. As you can see right here, 5% and another 5% when attacking a light enemy you are strong against. And on this medal I put on even more damage increase medals. Like I said, no defense, no HP. Since defense is, I mean, not useless, because if you're in his normal form he still goes by defense, but ideally you want to be in a giant form. So going full on attack is for me the way to go, because you're going to be hitting really hard, as you guys will see in the gameplay soon. And for the support, I'm running a 167% light support on him with the effects of Attacker, Straw Hat, Zoan and New World. Like I said, it's all about the damage output, because he's kind of tanking enough with the more attack he has. So let's go ahead and see what we have ready for you guys in the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in 1 second. Alright, it's time to jump into the gameplay, and I'm here to prove a point to you guys. Not only am I a Gear 5 sim, but also I'm here to defend the statement that this guy is still, in my opinion, the most broken unit in the game. We did get, with the release of Saturn, his, in my opinion, only real counter. Every other unit in the game, they can't do shit to him. I mean, they kinda can, but trust me, if you're Gear 5 and you're not facing a Saturn, there is a really high chance that you're gonna be ending up, yeah, leaving the fight as a winner, getting reflex and stuff. I'm saying this because if you are familiar with his traits, you can look through them if you want to. He has a lot of things going for him. In my opinion, his whole set is lasting, or is gonna last a long time in this, in this game for many seasons to come. Because he just counters many different things. For example, I mentioned earlier that he has the attack buff, which counts in his giant form for the damage he receives, meaning that basically all future units that have ignored defense skills or traits, they're not going to be working on him. So that's already something like really important for him that he's got going. As well as him being able to just cap the flag with enemies inside. He has nullified status effects when he's above 50% HP, and the list goes on and on and on. His skills are amazing. Both of his skill 2s in the normal form and the giant form, like you saw here, they just go through walls. You can abuse this so much in different maps. It's actually insane. And also not to forget that in the giant form, if you have a map like, let's say, Onigashima, or maybe even Bawati or something, where there is a stage above, you can hit the enemies when you're down below, which is really OP. The perfect guard, not to forget, a really cool feature that was a bit, I would say, not used to its full potential on Dory and Broggy, because they are not that great of units, but on Gear 5 Luffy, it really comes to shine with the heal. Like a 30% heal is really amazing, and with his other traits that allows him to survive with 1 HP when he's above, I think it's 30%, instantly comes in clutch with the heal. So right here we see fighting an S-Snake, one of the trickier units to play against when you're Gear 5, I would say. Definitely manageable though, because since you guys saw, I blended in S-Snake's trait, where she removes the attack buff and reduces the attack. So I would recommend you guys, when you're fighting an S-Snake, just don't use her skills. Make sure you have your attack buff up and just hit her with normal attacks. Don't start capping the flag, because when you cap the flag from S-Snake, you're gonna be giving her skill 1 back, and we don't want that to happen. We just want to make sure we do a lot of damage to her with normal attacks, and then just kill her like that. This might take a little of time, since she will like knock you back and stuff, but the longer the fight goes, the more likely you're gonna be just killing her, especially if there's no intervention. So I think you guys can see pretty well here that, like I said, I don't think it was even close to me for being like in any dangerous situations here. There was one Cylon on our team, but if it's only one, then you can manage to go around him pretty easily. He does struggle if there's more than one Cylon, I would say, like 2 or 3. That gets pretty tricky, because like I said, the only real counter for him is Cylon at the moment. Every other unit you can just easily get a flag from or kill them. I would say maybe Kuzan is a bit of a problem, simply because he can knock you back easy when you start capping the flag, and also because he has that surviving trait, and if he hits you once, he's going to be healing up again, but nothing you can't manage to win. It's like still a fair fight. So yeah, since we see the start of this game, I would recommend you guys at the start to go straight into the giant form, to get your attack buff, and also to use your skill 1 to go fast to the mid flag. You can also go to maybe the D flag or straight to the spawn. The other strat would be to capture the first flag and have your skill 1 ready when you are in the small form, so you can just like teleport to the spawn right away, right? That's also not a bad strat, I would say. But yeah, you can see here, when he uses skill 1, he gets the damage reduction, so like I said, he's just so tanky, so valid, he can cap the flag. Like I said, here you just gotta watch out the Cylon, and the thing about Cylon is also that his skills are kind of predictable. So it's fairly easy to get the perfect guard on them, and I would say like at least not die to him, but you're not getting the flag either. So ideally you have somebody who helps you with that. And here we can just see the big damage, man. This is actually insane. You guys see the numbers right here. The Kizaru, like, I'm sorry for the Kizarus, but Luffy is like his downfall, like no cap. And you guys can see just right here, you get perfect guard after perfect guard. It's so easy to time. And we're going to be getting the flag here eventually. The Jinbe will get it, since we kind of got it low already. And we just stall the Cylon at this point. Get a few kills. We do have the 5-0 secured here. However, I think we do get distracted. Yeah, I should have just followed the Cylon up there and back the 5-0. But he manages to like save the team on the last second, which is a bit unfortunate, but I mean, it's good for us because we can keep playing. As of now, we just kill a Zephyr. Skill 2 from Luffy, both skills in the small and giant form ignore damage reduction. Just insane damage, combined with the attack buff and also the damage increase medals and everything you have. It just works so nicely. So they got Timus now here. We just throw our skills, kill the Aromaki. We kind of miss our dodge right here. And yeah, you see the damage on the Kizaru. And right here I think the Cylon's gonna get us, yeah. we kind of mistimed the skill 2 a little bit and we died. So I was like, ah man, let me just finish the game with gear 5 since we're winning anyways for the video, you know. And yeah. So the main issue is with Sedan, you do damage to him, but he just keeps reviving, right? That's why Luffy has such a hard time against him in general. But like I said, if it's only one Sedan, then you don't have nothing to be afraid of. And yeah, some people say that units like Garb cook Luffy, and in my opinion, I don't know, because I tend to be tanking Garbs a lot, and especially when you use the skill 1, you just take off his shield so easily and down him, and at this point he's almost dead, right? So for me at least, Garb is not that much of an issue, I'll be honest. And aside from that, like I said, there is nothing really that can manage to take out Luffy. Knockbacks are working against him, like I said, S-Snake, Kuzan are kinda good, but other than that, he's just like close over everything and everyone. Yeah, we're gonna be jumping to the third game already now. I know I've been talking a lot, but I'm just really convinced that if you guys have Luffy, maybe you're thinking about if you should max him or not, if he's like still worth it. I can guarantee you that he's gonna be lasting a long time in the meta. Especially since right now there aren't really a whole lot of runners that can provide the like the safety to get the flags, you know. And Luffy is still one of the people that can like really help out with that, I would say. Like Luffy, Jinbei for sure. And then the race starts, you have to come to like Niji maybe. And I guess you can count Sedan as well, but there aren't really that many options for runners, so Luffy is still the go-to guy, I would say. And I think we just saw right here that the Garb, like, you just keep dodging him and stuff, like, it's no issue, trust me. Yeah, we got my god Kakashi right here, shout out to him. Kakashi, with his YouTube channel, go check him out. I will link him in the description as well. Really good content, really nice guy. Played with him in this one, and I know his judge is just a goat, so I just leave this to him. I teleport to A. Another Garb right here we see again. He can't do shit, you know what I mean? Or just we take his shield off, boom, skill 2. Didn't hit for some reason, I don't know why, but anyways. Yeah, took his shield off again. And now with the one, it's basically GG's. Because we can just abuse this so much, just running around and baiting the dodge, so there's nothing they can do. This is interesting right here, I don't think I mentioned it before, Luffy can capture the flag when he's outside of the area, which is really nice against Kizaru's. I mean, not that he does damage to him anyways, but to like not get knocked back by it. And also to, in some cases, you can cap through walls, like on Thrillerbug for example, that works. But also ignore the trade areas, right, which is also kind of nice. And we can't forget that in a giant form he also adds the trade area, we see right here. Which tremors the people, the Thunderstorm right now, and also removes any previous trade areas, right? So let's say there's a Kuzan area, or maybe like a Leo, like Gear 5 just counters that shit like crazy. And we actually managed to take out the Sedan right here, which is kind of nice. Yeah, like I said, you can see in the gameplay how I'm playing him, and you can just, like I said, he has so many different things going for him that you can just abuse, and he's so much fun. Like, out of all the units in OPBR right now, or like that I've ever mained, Gear 5 is easily like the most fun unit to play, easily. Just because he has so many different things going for him. The teleport even, if you hold the skill all the way charged up, you're going to be teleporting to the farthest flag. If you let go of it, you're going to be teleporting to the closest flag. Which gives another whole dimension to his gameplay, combined with his skills too going through walls and stuff. It's just so amazing. And I hope you guys can see by the gameplay that I'm not just capping, I'm actually like proving a point here that this guy is really him, even with Sedan being a complete counter to him, right? So yeah, we finished the third game, and damn, it's already the last game coming up. Yeah, it's a bit of a different video than what I'm usually doing. Not as much of going into the unit itself, I would say. It's more about that we talk a bit about the meta of the game as well, and how the unit does against other units, combined with the gameplay, so you guys can see what's happening. So I really hope that if you guys had any doubts about him, or that you weren't sure if you should invest any frags or diamonds, like if he ever gets a rerun, I hope that I could give you guys some some good insight on how he works and that he's actually like really worth to play. And here once again we see a Garb, you see the damage he... I'm telling you guys, it's not happening that he has an easy match against you. I'm not saying you can't kill him completely, but you're gonna be healing up like this right here. Just hitting him with your skills right there and it's already GG's, right? Get the perfect guard again, heal up again, and boom, he's dead. That easy. Yeah. What else can I say? I would say aside from Luffy right now, Cylon is kinda hard to deal with, but with the Zoro buff, he got his own counter now. I mean, Kizaru was kinda good against him, but Zoro really counters him. It's just that not many people play Zoro at the moment, since he's a bit underwhelming still. I think the buffs are disappointing for Oden and Zoro. But I'm sure that with more units dropping, Gear 5 is going to be the one yeah, having the best time still. Because, like I said, he has so many things going for him. It won't be possible for every new unit to be countering him completely. Just because he has so much going for him, right? And yeah, we have a Niji here, got a Garb coming up. Nothing to fear. We have the attack buff going, invincible skill even on top, and then we just use the skill 1, damage reduction, boom. And we just keep rolling with it. Kizaru can't hurt us. Like, the thing even with Kizaru is, the skill 1, like, you just tank. Like, you even heal more than he does damage to you, right? So, it's actually insane. The perfect guards are on point, Garb is dead again. Like, what can I tell you guys, man? I mean, you're seeing it, right? I don't think I promised too much with the video. Yeah, other than that, I think this is gonna be pretty much just, yeah, I mean, they're gonna get some flags, but we're just cooking too much with Gear 5, right? The Kizaru is on lock, he's not going anywhere. Senna just teleported. That's also the thing you can do with Gear 5, since Kizaru is still countering a lot of units, that you should know your matchups, right? So when you see a Kizaru, make sure you go after him. You can be like, I feel like Luffy is even more of an attacker than a runner in some ways, because he has all this damage. Just a combination of him getting flex and being able to kill people, that's like what I really like about him. That's my kind of playstyle, to be honest. And let me know what you guys think about Luffy right now in the meta, if you agree with me or disagree. If you have some different opinions on maybe what you struggle with when you play him. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, leave a like, subscribe and everything. Let me know what future content you guys want to see as well. And until the next video, as always, take it easy.
死んだ天性